into my update for my Pan and Every palette. I've been working on 3 different palettes since I rolled this project in a few months ago, and it just gives me an opportunity to work on palettes that don't necessarily get involved in other project pans that I am working on. So yes, you can imagine I have quite a lot going on. But I do have a good update today. I've actually hit pan in one of these shades, and the shade that I've hit pan on is one that's been in the project since the beginning. So I'm excited. I've actually used all 3 of these different shades quite a lot this month too, which is quite impressive since I haven't really worn that much makeup or less makeup than normal, but still I guess more makeup than the average person. Anyway, so let's get into my update before I continue rambling on. I don't know how to talk in videos anymore, I swear. The first one that I will talk about is the Singe Beauty Galactic Visitor. This is the first one that she released, and I hit pan in the shade that I was working on. So I rolled in this shade right here, which is called Encounter, and you can see I have a beautiful shiny little pan now. I did go into this 4 extra times this month, and I've gone into it 11 times in total since I rolled it into this project. I think maybe I only went into it once or twice before that. Not too many times, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. And yeah, now I finally know how deep these pans are, because honestly I didn't know. And they're not super deep, but this is such a gorgeous shade. I usually used it in my inner corner for like a pop of blue, but it does have a hint of purple to it, so it's a very interesting shade. I really like the formula of that one. But yeah, I have a pan officially in my Galactic Visitor, so that's going to go back into my drawers. The other palettes that I've been working on in this project, let's go in with this one first. This is from Glam Shop. So I picked this shade. I actually have 2 shades that I'm trying to work on in this palette. For this project alone though, I'm trying to hit pan in this shade right here. I've gone into it 5 times since my last update. I don't know if it looks any different, quite honestly. It's one of those shades where I really don't need to use a lot. So I think I will end up having to use quite a lot before I hit pan. Because a little goes a long way with this, and it's not like I use a little small pencil brush or anything. At least with the Singe Beauty one, sometimes I would go in with a little pencil brush if I was going in my inner corner, if I didn't want to use my finger. But this one I'm mostly just using my finger, and you can see it. I think it's going to be a struggle for me to hit pan on relatively fast. It's a gorgeous shade though. Again, I don't know how deep these are. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I do have it on a little bit today, like in the front part of my lid. If I can find pictures of any of these, I will put them up. Otherwise, I normally have pictures at the beginning of the next month of all of the looks that I did, and I try to incorporate as many pictures in those. But in this video, if I can find pictures of these specific palettes of when I use them, I will do that. So anyway, that one's obviously staying in because I haven't hit a pan. Because I do have another shade in here that I'm trying to hit pan on, I'm not quite sure what I should do, because if I hit pan in the other shade, this one will no longer qualify in this. But I think I'll just wait until I get there, because I haven't even gone into that other shade, which I think is for my, is it pan those eyeshadows? I can't actually remember. But anyway, let's move on. The third and final palette that I'm working on in this project is from Colourpop. It is the, I mean, I call this the Haunted Mansion one, but I think it's Foolish Mortals palette. I don't really know. This one, I thought I was going to have another pan. So I thought I was going to roll this one out too, because as soon as you see it, you're going to realize why I thought I hit pan, but I have not. I've used it 6 times, and this is what it's looking like. Isn't that just crazy? It's gorgeous. I love this shade. I actually do love this shade. It's one of their more like updated glitter formulas, and I think some people might not enjoy it, but it is absolutely stunning, and I have not hit the pan, so I really thought I put on a little bit today. I have a little bit. It's just very sparkly. It's very pretty. I'm just going to touch it where there is no pan, just because I don't want to hit pan a different way. But it is really, really pretty, and it is a little chunky, but I don't feel like it makes a mess, and it's quite easy to take off. So I use it as like any other like chunky shimmer, even though I think technically it is more of a glitter shade. I don't mind. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, that one I've had in just 1 month, and I've used it 6 times. I thought I was going to hit pan. I will definitely have a pan in it by next update. There was no way that I was going to force a pan in there. It's just silly. So I'm sure I'll use it one extra time and hit pan, but that's absolutely fine. I know at least I'll have another pan for next update. So let's roll in our new palette. Like I said, I have been picking what I want to roll in, but I think this time round, I want to just leave it up to chance. I will pick the shade, but in terms of the palette, I don't really want to pick it because I think I'm going to be biased if I pick it. So I have added in all the eligible palettes that I can in Tiny Decisions. I haven't included any palettes that I'm already working on that don't have pans because they should eventually get a pan because they're already in a project. So none of these are in projects currently, if I can recall, and they don't have pans. So we're just going to pick at random what we get, and I'm just going to have to live with it. So the one that Moon Shroom. Oh, this is a good one for this time of year. Okay, this is Lunar Beauty Moon Shroom. This is like the best scenario. All right, so this is the palette if you're not familiar. I have two Lunar Beauty, so this is the second one, and it's just kind of cute. And this is perfect for the fall. I really am interested in these shades right now. So this is what it looks like, and I don't have a pan. I love these like murky, mustardy, green shades, and then the pop of purple. This is also quite a spring palette for me too. It kind of works for both seasons, so I'm definitely into these shades at the moment. They might clash with other shades that I'm trying to hit pan on, quite honestly. So I should pick a shade that I don't have in another project. I might pick one of these golds, like these off golds, or maybe this one. I do have quite a lot of, I don't know, indentation on that one already. I really love this one here called Magic Mushroom, but I feel like I have other shades that I'm working on that look very similar to that. I could go with the yellow, but I'm working on a yellow matte from Colourpop already in my pan as eyeshadow, so I don't want to do that. Ooh, should I just leave it to chance? Maybe I feel like I should just leave this to chance as well. So let's see, we've got 6 by 3. I'm gonna see what this, what it would give me if I do leave it up to chance. So we're gonna do 1 out of 18. If I don't like it, I'll roll again, or I'll pick it. Okay, so it gave me number 10. Okay, so we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it actually ended up with that shade, which I kind of mentioned. This is called Foxfire. Let's just go with it. I don't mind. It's not my favorite shade in this palette, but I must have enjoyed it for it to look like that. I don't know. It is kind of creamy. Ooh, I think this is kind of perfect for this time of year, actually. This is kind of a rusty, peachy red. If that is a shade, like obviously it's got orange to it, but I think actually that's a really cute shade for me to work on. It's going to work with a lot of other palettes and shades that I'm trying to hit pan on as well. So yeah, that's kind of cool actually. I kind of like that. So another shimmer. I can't get away from shimmers. I just want to hit pan on all the shimmers. That's just what it is. Anyway, so we're rolling in the Moon Shroom. I'm actually really excited because definitely a palette that I don't use nearly as much as I really should. I really should try to get it into a project level up at some point because this would be a really fun project level up. Maybe like a level 1. You know, I don't want to go crazy with a lot of pans in here, but maybe like a level 1, like a no pan left behind style level, project level up. I think that would be fun, but obviously I always leave those up to chance as well. Maybe I won't next time. Anyway, this one is rolling in. Ooh, super excited. Okay, so just to recap, rolling out the Singe Beauty, and then I have the Haunted Mansion, which actually will definitely be rolled out next time. And then I have my Glam Shop, which I don't know when I'm going to be able to hit pan on this. We'll see. We'll see. This one's a little bit iffy, but I think this is a really good mix. And yeah, it keeps it fresh and exciting. I'm happy that I can keep rolling things out, because if I work on the same shade or shades for 3-4 months in a row, I do kind of burn out. So anyway, that is my update for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.